Counsel for Nicholas Sandmann, Todd McMurty. Good to have you with us, Mr. McMurty. You heard our discussion. What is your argument going to be that Nicholas Sandmann is not, in this case, a public figure who cannot say that he's been libeled?
Well, good evening, Martha.
Good evening.
I think it's pretty simple. When you look at the as you say, the jurisprudence in this matter, to go from a private figure to an involuntary public figure, there has to be a public controversy. And then you have to do something or fail to do something, knowing that by your actions or failure to act, that you may create a publicity for yourself. In this circumstance, Nick Sandmann did not do anything. And he didn't know that there was any public controversy. He was merely waiting to board a bus to come back to Covington, Kentucky, where he lives. And Nathan Phillips simply walked up to him. Nick did nothing after that. So I don't think Nick's done anything that would take him from a private figure to an involuntary public figure.
You feel personally that this case is a very big deal. You say that you, as an attorney, you don't always get to deal with cases that you're so passionate about. Why are you so passionate about? What do you think is represented in this case?
Well, I'm very passionate about it, A, because of Nicholas Sandmann. I mean, Nicholas is a wonderful young man. He's 16 years old. I've had two sons, who have gone through the age of being 16. And when I see people like the Washington Post, ignore the facts and destroy a young man's life in the way that they have done to Nicholas Sandmann, as a parent, I feel passionate. And then just as an attorney, I feel passionate because I heard the introduction, and I think the status of the law today needs to be changed so that a person like Nick, so that a Twitter mob cannot attack him. It needs to be changed so that when a organization like the Washington Post decides to write an article without doing any investigation and breaching every journalistic standard out there, that they can be held accountable. And I'm confident that we are going to prevail on this argument. And so I'm very passionate about the law as well.
Let me ask you, how many of these other cases that we mentioned are you working on already? Are you actively going after the New York Times, CNN, Elizabeth Warren, Alyssa Milano? A bishop was also mentioned in this. Tell me.
Yes, what we are doing is we are systematically going through